Lin Zhang, world record at 7:32.12. Gregorio Paltrinieri, his record at 7:45.76. Two compatriots of Paltrinieri in this race. The Italians Grifante and Marchello go in lanes 4 and 8. There's plenty of challenges around them, though. Nakayama is strong for Japan, so too Stepanov, who's already a gold medalist at these games in the 1500 free. Yamamoto is the second Japanese competitor. USA's Erisman, Brazil's Campos. Renke of Germany might be buoyed by swimming at home. Team Korea, they don't have any competitors in this race, but they've got plenty of opportunities to win medals this session. Marchello, 23-year-old natural sciences student at Mediterranean University of Reggio Calabria, doing agriculture. He goes in lane 8. He won bronze in the 1500 free. Simon Renke of Germany, 19-year-old natural sciences student at Ruhr University in Bochum. He goes in 1. Ryan Erisman Jr. out of University of California, Berkeley. He's a UCLA commit. The 18-year-old, his younger sister Riley as well, is making all sorts of swimming headlines in the US. He goes in 7. In 2 is João Campos of Brazil, the 20-year-old studying economics at University of Alabama, Tuscaloosa. Yamamoto Daichi, 19-year-old physical education and sports student at Chukyo University in Nagoya, goes in 6. His compatriot, Nakayama Kyo, 20-year-old third-year social sciences student at Chuo University, goes in lane 3. Two ideal chances for Japan to get themselves further medals in these games. Japan and USA, the only countries with multiple or double-digit medals at these games. Alexander Stepanov, the 1500-meter freestyle gold medalist, goes in lane 5. But a man who set a new personal best in the heats, also highly regarded in the world of open water swimming, Tommaso Grifante of Italy, social sciences student at University of Verona. He went 7:55.78. He was the only swimmer sub 8 minutes in the heats, and he goes in lane 4. Germany's Renke going in 1. There's not much that separated the swimmers through 800 meters in the heats, and swimmers like Thiago Ruffini of Brazil missed out on a place in the final despite swimming 8:04 in the heats. Two for Japan, 2 for Italy. Stepanov, though, has got to be considered one of the favourites. He goes in 5. He's a 7:42 swimmer at his best. Solid from Yamamoto off the blocks. He and Nakayama get off really well. Marchello off to a very solid start as well. How do the racers take this out? They will have a plan with their coaches that they will have worked out, and they'll decide based on a number of different factors how they're going to take the race out. Are they going to take it out hard? Are they going to look to break up the field? Renke from lane 1 goes out sub 27 seconds. Erisman in lane 7 is just behind him. Stepanov is not allowing either of them to get away in the early stages, so we're not likely to see anybody go out and break up the field or try to break up the field in the early stages. But more important than anything else is getting into a good rhythm early. what that does is allow the swimmer to conserve energy for the bulk of the race, and this is a long race. It might not be a 1500 free. Stepanov is already in front come the end of the opening 100. Is he going to look to dominate from the front? Grifante's alongside him. Renke has dropped to third, but still very little separating these swimmers. The top six separated by 7/10ths of a second at the wall at 100. Only Nakayama and Campos a little further back of that. Still close to the 150 mark. Stepanov leading the way with Grifante alongside him. Those two in front and pushing one another. Renke's holding on, and so too Erisman. Yamamoto looks nicely placed, and Marcello looks very comfortable as well. All swimming sub 30-second splits over the 50 meters. And the 200-meter mark, Stepanov ahead of Grifante. Renke now just over a second back, and the two in the middle lanes maybe looking to open up a little bit of a gap on those around them. The FISU record held by Gregorio Paltrinieri, multiple champion at major events, Olympic and world champion. That's what he's gone on to achieve post his successes at the FISU Games, notably back in 2017 in Taipei. But he's among the swimmers that likes to go out quickly and break up the field around him. It's not quite cat and mouse, but it's not exactly a clear lead by either one of these swimmers. Stepanov just ahead of Grifante, coming up to the wall at 300. Erisman still in with a shout. He won bronze in the 400-meter freestyle, did Erisman. In Italy, two swimmers who go in this final, Grifante and Marcello, separated by 2.5 seconds at the moment. Marcello down though in 6th as it stands. Still not out of it, not in a distance event, not by any stretch of the imagination. Stepanov and Grifante are looking very comfortable, and Erisman is nicely positioned. He's still learning his trade, the 18-year-old. He's one of two Americans who made the final of the 400 that was won by independent neutral athlete Nikolai Kolesnikov. Alekenya as well, two-time Big 12 champion, made the final. And Erisman broke the national age group record last month for the 400 free. He's going to be doing social sciences at UCLA. Still tucked into 3rd. He's a little way ahead of Campos of Brazil. Renke's dropped to 5th. Marcello is still in 6th. Nakayama and Yamamoto some way out of it. Stepanov leads the way, half a second ahead of Grifante at the wall at 450. Erisman within 2 seconds. Kick rate is a little higher for the swimmers. Already look to be up towards the 6 beat. Stepanov and Grifante. Erisman still turning well ahead of Campos and Renke. Marcello back of the German. Stepanov is not being allowed to get away by Grifante. Stepanov though, 7:42, his personal best. He hasn't swum that in a couple of years though. The 1500-meter freestyle gold medalist has some genuine speed. He'll look to show that in the closing stages of this race, but Grifante will have done his homework on his opponent, the man who swims alongside him. He maybe knows that he's got to stay with him if he's to try to match him for a top rung on the podium come the end of this race. 200 meters to go. He's hit the wall now at 600. Stepanov still half a second ahead of Grifante. Erisman is in third, but he's now 2.5 seconds back. But what he's doing, importantly, for his own ambitions, is pulling away from Campos. Erisman went 29.8 over that last 50 to 30.04 of Campos of Brazil. So he went faster than Grifante did, Erisman. Getting himself into a position where he can lock in a podium place. That's what he wants to do, get himself on the podium again. Have double success in the distance events. Rhine-Ruhr 2025. Stepanov, Grifante separated by less than half a second. They are continuing to battle it out, but it's around about now that one of them is going to start to make a move, as we're coming up towards the bell at 700. After this, there'll be a ring of the bell and it'll be an all-out push to the finish line. Stepanov is now nearly a body length in front. He's just done a 29.1 to a 29.8. Erisman's done a 29.7 to get himself further ahead of Campos, who could only lay down a 30.2. 29.8 from Marcelo as he's gone past Reinke, but he's left it a little too late perhaps to get himself onto the podium. Erisman is well positioned to take the bronze medal here. Grifante is trying valiantly, but Stepanov has really stepped on it. 7:19.30 at the wall. He's set to go well below 8 seconds here, and he'll bring it home very, very nicely indeed, will Stepanov. Ups the tempo, ups the kick rate, and he and Grifante are swimming very nicely towards the wall. Erisman is showing real speed as well. He's been sharper than Grifante in the last few 50s, and maybe looking to push for a silver, but it's going to be Stepanov to the wall for his second gold of these games. Stepanov doubles up in the 800 and 1500. It's Grifante who takes the silver, and indeed Erisman on the podium for the second time in these games as he takes a fine bronze. But Grifante unable to match Stepanov in the closing 120 meters of this race. 7:46.51 the winning time, and that's only just off Poltrinieri's FISU record, which is some mark. Marcelo, by the end of it, was up to fourth, but still some 8 seconds off the winning time. Stepanov, by nearly 4 seconds, takes the title ahead of Grifante. Just over 5 seconds back, Ryan Erisman Jr. Stepanov and Grifante, they had a ding-dong battle throughout this race. Thoroughly enjoyable to watch. They matched one another stroke for stroke for the opening 700 odd. And come the final 100, Stepanov showed his ability. Somewhat surprising that Campos wasn't a little closer come the finish line. He was within 10 seconds of the winning time. Another medal for Italy. Grifante has his first. A big new PB in this final as well for him. But the winner, 7:46.51, doing the 800 free. Confirming the results, Stepanov has got his second individual gold of these games. He takes gold in the men's 800-meter freestyle final ahead of Grifante, who sets a big PB by 5 odd seconds to claim silver. Ryan Erisman Jr., 7:51.74. That's an excellent personal best for him, breaking his 7:54 from US Nationals to finish in bronze.